And the players getting reacquainted prior to the tip. A pretty loose atmosphere out there. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. It's the Orlando Magic and the Chicago Bulls. A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Royal. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Grant. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Anderson in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. Then it's Longley. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Pippen in at the three, the small forward. Good on the shot. Here's Royal. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. We talked about the keys in preparing for this game. He said, well, defense is always our first priority. And while we don't want our shot blockers risking foul trouble, having that backstop does enable our perimeter guys the freedom to play up and aggressive. So, Kevin, pressure D and shot blocking, something to look out for.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Steve, Clark, your thoughts on their defensive focus here?
Well, it's the right strategy, Kevin, because you have to play to your strengths as a team. You can't get away from who you are.
And that's right, Steve. Their strength is certainly what they do defensively. They can rattle folks.
Takes such a delicate touch to hit that fadeaway jumper with the man in your face.
Hardaway against Jordan. Shaq down low. Shot denied. Outside Pippen. Good. Harper's got his first basket. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Hardaway.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time. Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
A breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
Now here's Rodman. Back to Harper. It's Pippen on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rodman kicks to Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know, the one thing that people probably didn't talk enough about with Jordan was his defensive ability. He would absolutely lock people up single-handedly with that incredible will and, of course, the athleticism and the strength.
And you think of some of the big shots Jordan has hit. I mean, a lot of them came with pretty good defense on him. Just doesn't bother him even a bit. I mean, you talk about the complete package with offense and defense. That was Michael Jordan for sure.
Outside Harper. Back to Jordan. Harper dishes to Jordan. Harper, he feeds it to Jordan. And the whistle blows. He decides to foul intentionally for some reason.
Now, I'm not sure why you would foul right there, Kevin. That's obviously not the smart thing to do, so a mistake there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. And that one's good.
Great execution coming off that inbounds play.
Shaw passes to Grant. Kicks it to O'Neal. Backs in.
Turnover. Chicago ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Jordan. There's a screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Shaw passes to Bowie. To the inside. And the basket by Shaw.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Here's Jordan. Cannot hit. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And no defender was around him to influence that shot. It didn't hurt them there, but, you know, they can't make that mistake twice.
Anderson's shot is off. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Bushler, guarded by Hardaway. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Harper. Gets it off. And good on the basket. Book it. Harper's got his second basket of the game. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Bulls lead.
Now, presented by Sprint. 17.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
That's been nothing but positive for this team. The way he's been really selective with his shot making, been very unselfish. I think this has been an efficient performance for him.
I agree with you, Steve. Very few questionable decisions, if any, from him, as he has always looked for the best shot every trip down the floor. I mean, I like the fact that he's judicious in his approach.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Michael Jordan. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Harper. And it's Longley in at the 5 down low. Royal, good. Chicago leading. Pippen kicks to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. 8 points for Michael. And it's Orlando's ball. Hardaway passes to Anderson. There's the triple.
Even when they're D'ing him up, I mean, he's a very good shooter from out there.
About 1 minute. Played here in the second half. Here's Jordan. He's got 8. Passes it to Longley. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And that one's good. Pippen's got 6.
Well, I like the way it looks to start the second half here. I mean, 3 straight makes to kick it off. Nice.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Harper. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway. Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Harper. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. Scotty's checked in for the Magic. Shaw comes in for Hardaway. The Magic trail by 4. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Shaq down low. Backs him down. Unloads from 9. The shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Jordan. Battles through traffic and lays it in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Now, here's Scott. Shaq kicks to Grant. Stolen by Pippen. Outside Harper. Rebound by the Magic. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kukoc with the steal. Spins to the middle. Harper, no good.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
A 3 ball. Scott, good. Scott's got 6.
6 points in short order. 2 straight from deep. That's what can happen with the 3-ball.
Yep, they've got it going. Nice, clean looks.
Here's Harper. Gets it to go. The Magic trail by 5. Shaw passes to Scott. Guarded by Pippen. Scott dishes to O'Neal. Count that one.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Now the pass to Wennington. The feed to Pippen. The kick out to Harper. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
No good. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Anderson.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when a team gets this hot from three-point land.
All you can really do is hope that they cool off. I mean, the way it's going for them in the second half here, I don't see any sign of that happening.
Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane. Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, so strategically everything changes a little bit. Those were very important foul shots.
"17 seconds left in the fourth. It's Pippen with the drive. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Jordan with it. Pippen for 3. The offensive rebound. Count! Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's Jordan.
Wow! What a way to finish this game. A desperation heat, and somehow it falls in.
Occasionally, you need a little luck to win games, and he got a little luck and then some on that prayer.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg.